Volume 1, Chapter 1, Hadith 321 is in Chapter 14 of Book 6 before you, narrated Ayyub. Hafsa said, "We used to forbid our young women to go out for the 2 Eid prayers. A woman came and stayed at the place of Beni Khalaf, and she narrated about her sister, whose husband took part in 12 holy battles along with the Holy Prophet, and her sister was with her husband in 6 out of these 12. She, the woman's sister, said, "We used to treat the wounded, look after the patients, and once I asked the Prophet, is there any harm for any of us to stay at home if she doesn't have a veil? He said, she should cover herself with the veil of her companion and should participate in the good deeds and in the religious gathering of the Muslimin." When Atiyah came and asked whether she had heard it from the Prophet, she replied, "Yes. May my father be sacrificed for him," the Prophet. Whenever she mentioned the Prophet, she used to say, "May my father be sacrificed for him." I have heard the Prophet saying, "The unmarried young virgins and the mature girl who stays often screened are the young unmarried virgins who often stay screened, and the menstruating women should come out and participate in the good deeds as well as the religious gathering of the faithful believers. But the menstruating women should keep away from the Musalla praying place." Hafsa asked Atiyah surprisingly, "Do you say that the menstruating women?" She replied, "Doesn't a menstruating woman attend Arafat, Hajj, and such other deeds?" Now, it is better that a holiday prayer, whether it's the 1st of the 10th month or the 10th of the 12th month, is held somewhere other than the masajid, or dedicated only for worship prayer hall. And of course, there's a couple things that, may be problematic if they're not quite explained. The one is the "may my parents or whoever be sacrificed." It's not talking about encouraging human sacrifice. It was a phrase of their culture. And notice how it's not said by the Prophet. It's something other people say. And the musalla is basically the term for masjid, but sometimes the musalla is a place that is not where they say the Friday sermon. Or you could say maybe the issue was that, they separate themselves from the others when it comes time for the prayer, even if it's a temporary musalla. And of course, that's what we're in here. Musalla al-Wadud, the place to pray to the most loving.